Margaret, tell me the top 3 reasons why someone should come and live in Jersey.
Because it's the most beautiful island. We're surrounded in a crystal blue ocean. We've got Michelin star restaurants, so it's lifestyle, beautiful people, and just an amazing place to live.
So welcome to the channel. I'm so blessed and delighted to be here with Margaret from Fine & Country, who's going to educate us about the opportunities that exist if you want to buy luxury real estate in Jersey. Margaret, welcome.
Hello.
So property.
Property, yes.
Can anyone turn up in Jersey and buy a property?
Yes and no.
Where do we start with property? I phone you up and say, Margaret, I want to buy a property. How do we go on the journey?
You know, I've been in the property business for 34 years. And we're here in these beautiful offices, Fine & Country, Jersey, in the middle of the high street. Jersey is you're probably well aware, is a tax island. Mm-hmm. So the very wealthy...
It's not a tax haven though, is it? It has financial tax benefits.
Benefits, yeah. It's not a tax haven. You
like
do
zero
have,
tax, you do pay tax
Yeah,
here.
no, you do have to pay tax and there's certain brackets. But
Most people think, like journalists, that it's tax havens. It's not.
No.
There are taxes to pay to live here.
No. And the high value resident, we're so grateful to have them because not only do they pay their tax, yet it may be a special rate than the UK and other jurisdictions, but they actually do a lot for our community, and it's part and parcel of moving to a small island. They support sports, they do lots of things for charity, and they do a lot of giving anonymously. So some people think, oh, why are we having all these people here? What do they do? But believe me, they do a lot for Jersey, and we'd be, you know, so much worse off without these residents.
What's Jersey for you?
Jersey for me is just an absolute gem, an oasis. It's very safe here. Population is only 105,000. It was a little bit more. 105,000, so it's very, very, very small.
On 45 square miles. That's
yeah,
not bad.
9 by 5. We've had a lot of very, very wealthy, well-known new residents that have decided to move to Jersey. And they can't believe how beautiful it is and how they can remain anonymous. And that's very important if you're very well known and perhaps a celebrity or a chairman of a big board. So we're very lucky.
So I know it's kind of incredible that you can be famous, uber wealthy, billionaire status, and you can just live normally and be anonymous, which I think is fantastic.
And go to the local pub, and no one bothers you. And I think that is one of the benefits of Jersey.
Where does high value residency property start in terms of purchase price? Because if I'm an outsider coming in, are there minimums and things that I have to think about?
Yeah, they've just changed the thresholds now. So if you wanted to buy a property, you're looking at $3.25 million, $3.5 million as a starting price for a house.
So £3.5 million?
Yes.
So if I want to come and live here and I tick the yes boxes, the purchase price is $3.5 million?
Well,
minimum.
$3.25 upwards
million.
for a house.
Okay.
But you can, if you didn't want a house and you wanted an apartment, then you know you're looking at just over $2 million for an apartment.
So that makes it quite a selective place for people that want to come and live here, because not everyone can afford to buy at that level. I know in Guernsey there's properties probably at $850 on the open market, and I think Alderney is 50% cheaper than that. But then Alderney is much smaller than Jersey and Guernsey. So that's where it starts for high value residents that are moving here. Where does it finish? What's the most expensive property in Jersey?
So we've just sold a property for $16.5 million.
Wow.
And that was just at the end of December, so it was a nice Christmas present actually.
Yeah.
The highest value property that I am aware of is circa 35 million, although there are a lot of others that I know will be more than that. They never really come on the market.
Off market.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for someone at the moment at 25 million.
So if you're wanting to sell a property in Jersey and it's worth 25 million, speak to Margaret. Discreetly.
It has to be something that's not on the market.
Okay, so we want complete privacy, secrecy, discretion, off market. No one needs to know about the transaction.
Yes. Shh.
How quickly, if I said, right, I want to buy that house. How quickly, from start to finish, could we actually legally own a property here?
Can be done in 3 weeks.
Wow.
With 2 different lawyers that work together. It can be done very quickly, but normally it would take about 4 to 6 weeks.
It's not bad, 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, but
and if I obviously have finance, does that delay the process?
the banks are pretty good. I mean, if you're a high value client, they will make time and be available whenever it's needed. Yeah, I've been there. I've been on site when I've got 2 sides of the lawyers, and there's a problem. I'm phone one up, phone the other one up. Right, okay. So I make sure that the deals happen, because so many things can go wrong. So you need someone that can call all parties, and that's what a good estate agent does. They get in touch with the vendor and the purchaser. Any issues, we're the go-between to make sure that we resolve them. As I said, we do a concierge service. So we pick them up, we show them around the island, then we show them property. If they can't get appointments to see the headmaster at one of the private schools, we arrange that. We absolutely do everything. We will recommend them to go for dinner. We do the whole thing.
I think that's important when you move to an island, not knowing where to go. You need that. If you like this sort of food, go here. If you want takeaways, use there. And it's just.
And then the lady, she needs to know what hairdresser, who does makeup, we do absolutely everything. I mean, we sold a property and there was no bed, and the purchasers were coming over to spend a night. So we got on the website and we got a blow-up bed, the sheet, the duvet, we got the whole thing. We had the champagne in the fridge.
Fantastic.
and some food. We've even gone to pick up the cars and drive them so they're in the drive when they get there. There's nothing that we can't do.
That's really nice to hear, because I think when you're relocating to a different place, whether it's a foreign place, different languages, etc., whether that's the case or not, it's important to find that trusted person who has your best interests at heart and just wants the best for you.
Yeah.
I think it's important today.
We're honest. If there's something wrong, we will say, look, there are these issues, but they can be easily rectified. I mean, it's really good because we get a mutual likeness, and you know, when people meet me, they know that I'm trustworthy, and they know if I say, this is the right property for you, you know, it might be the most amazing property and perfect for a purchaser, but it's 100,000 over or 200,000 pounds over the price. And I'll say to the person, well, you know, we say, well, who cares? That you can spend the next 6 months trying to find the perfect house and never find it. This is perfect, it's overpriced, but you've reached the point in your life where, you know, it doesn't matter.
I think from experience, normally your first offer, whether you're buying or selling, is normally your best offer, and normally you can improve it a little bit. But if it's your main home and you're going to be there for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, in my opinion, it doesn't matter.
No.
But I know money is important, and sometimes it's tight for some people and it's not easy. But if you're successful and doing well and it's perfect for you, and you know from your experience of what else is available on the island, it's the right thing for them to buy, then they should buy it.
Yeah. Also, we do have some clients that will retain us, so we will go out to all the other agents and look for properties for them, or
like you are at the moment, but they're discreet, off market.
Exactly. So we're available 24/7.
Margaret, tell me the top 3 reasons why someone should come and live in Jersey.
Because it's the most beautiful island. We're surrounded in a crystal blue ocean. We've got Michelin star restaurants, so it's lifestyle, beautiful people, and just an amazing place to live.
Well, thank you so much for educating and sharing with us so much.
It's been a pleasure.
And I'm really looking forward to some of the other things that we're going to get to see today.
Yes, we're going to see a very nice house later on this afternoon.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.